All right, here we are removing an existing lawn using a sod cutter. We do this prior to the sod installation. The tool that we choose to use is a sod cutter. Pretty much what it is it's a flat blade that vibrates back and forth underneath the grass, the existing grass, and pretty much just cuts out all the roots and everything underneath. It's very important with this tool to mark sprinkler heads, as you can see we're doing in the beginning of the video, and do our best to avoid them. It's common for us to hit them. We always stock sprinkler heads and whatnot on our truck. This way we can just replace them when needed. So if you notice, my guys are working back and forth in one area, and what they do is the operator of the sod cutter it's preferred for the operator of the sod cutter to go back and forth, and then have the other guys, the guys on the rakes, pretty much just moving the debris out of the way of the sod cutter so he can do his next pass. If you don't go and do that, what'll happen is when you're going back and forth with the sod cutter, all the debris that you just cut up in the first pass will kind of get tangled in with the second pass. So pretty much we just go back and forth, pull out all the debris. We try to pull it into one pile, and then, later, or, when it's time for cleanup, we pretty much just toss it in our dump trailer, haul it to the dump, and get rid of it. It's important before a sod installation to cut out the sod. In 90% of the cases, we really recommend it, just because it really helps the grass kind of get a good start. It actually is best practice for you to spray the existing lawn with glyphosate, Roundup, whatever the case may be, just because it's best when we remove this that's dead. Not only does it make the process easier, it also ensures that any of the roots and everything are dead any of the existing weeds and stuff are gone and out and dead before we go and cut it out. Some customers are very particular and they don't want any of that stuff used because Roundup or glyphosate, which is the same thing, kind of have a bad name. We also would go and recommend that every customer, before we sod their lawn, starts to look into why their existing lawn died. This way we're not just going giving, say, grubs or chinch bugs or whatever the case may be an all-you-can-eat buffet by installing new grass. So if you pretty much notice, the guys are going back, they're re-raking areas because the sod cutter does tend to distort the grade. This is another section of it. You'll see later in the video that my guys go back with a shovel because the sod cutter really can't get everything. Sod cutters can be very efficient. They tend to break often. Even though we own two of them, we still find ourselves renting them, but they're a very good tool to have. They're very important for us. And they really help us speed up jobs, not just sod jobs. We've used sod cutters for French drains, for just a number of things. Sometimes even when it's removed, sometimes customers will remove it themselves. There's been times where the ground is very hard, so we'll almost use the sod cutter just to go and soften up the ground. But the sod cutter is a very important tool. It makes the job very easy versus just using a pickaxe or just a shovel. But this is pretty much what we do. I just wanted to share it with you because I have a passion for sod and we're very interested in doing it. So enjoy the rest of the video. Please leave comments. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. We really appreciate all your feedback. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.